Limiting beliefs. Everyone's got them and they stink. Am I right? Here on the Roxy Talks channel, we do our best to not adhere to limiting beliefs, but listen, we all have them and they are deeply ingrained in us and perpetuate in our lives over and over and over until we're able to recognize them and or out affirm them. So in this episode of Roxy Talks, we are discussing common limiting beliefs and how to identify them. Stay tuned. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. I am Roxy Lee. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you banish your negative thinking and limiting doubts so you can bring love, clarity, and joy into your life. If you'd like to sign up for one-on-one coaching so we can discuss your specific issues, you can sign up at roxytalks.com. We've also got exclusive merch, podcasts, and more. That's all at my website, roxytalks.com. And of course, that link is in the description below. I'm also now on Twitter and TikTok, so you can follow me there, as well as Instagram and Facebook. So this question came from a Mindset Monday. What are the most common limiting beliefs and how do we identify them? This is something that I do go into with my clients. If you do one-on-one coaching with me, I will have you dig into your past because, hey, that's where all of our bullshit tends to lie because these ideas come from somewhere. They are implanted in us sometime in our lives, and even if we experience them once, the fact that they happen to us one time means that we are susceptible to allowing them to happen again by expecting, by fearing, by worrying that they might happen to us again. And when that prophecy is fulfilled, and they inevitably do, oh, here we go again. I knew it. That's like last time. That's what happened to me last time. I had this, and then turns into this big thing, and then guess what? Oh my God, here we go again. And not only does the cycle perpetuate, it also escalates. It gets more intense, it gets more painful, it gets more scary, it gets more big, it affects us more, it gets deeper down because we're opening up scar tissue, we're opening up wounds, and we're digging deeper down into the same old wound and the same old idea. This doesn't even have to do with pain or hurt or loss or fear or anything like that. This could be as simple as ideas about money, ideas about our career, what we can do for school and education, how good enough we are. Even just our own perception of ourselves can be affected by these limiting beliefs. So it is very important that if we can't knock them out just by affirming that we have whatever it is that we want, that we find where these are and then launch countermeasures whenever we notice them creeping up. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible. And everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. So what are some common limiting beliefs? I'll tell you one that I hear every day is, I'm not good enough. I hear that from multiple people a day. And it's really sad because there's really nothing that you're not good enough for. There is no measure against good enough or bad enough except in our own minds. It's all within us. We prevent ourselves from being good enough for things simply by expecting to not be good enough, to worry that we're not going to be good enough, to fear that there might be somebody else out there better equipped for the job, better suited for the person, better looking, smarter, taller, richer, thinner, whatever. But that's not the case, okay? Because everyone is you pushed out, right? I'm gonna link that from this week above. People behave the way we expect them to. So if I start to expect that people treat me with respect and like what I have to say, hang off my every word and find me magnetic, sorry, you're just gonna have to start adhering to that because that's my belief. And maybe that's limiting in itself, but I'd rather limit myself to people who treat me with respect than people who don't. Another common limiting belief, things like money only comes twice a month. 2 paychecks a month. I don't know where else the money's gonna come from because I don't know, there's no money. I'm broke, I'm always broke, never can afford it. Too much month at the end of my paycheck. All of that stuff, very common limiting belief. Is it true? Nope. Only in your life because you continue to live your life by it. You continue to behave as somebody who only gets money twice a month. You continue to behave and think and act and expect and fear and worry as somebody who only gets 2 paychecks a month, and that's the only time money comes. And if it ever comes outside of that, oh my God, thank the Lord, it's a miracle. No, miracles happen all the time. I am the miracle. Welcome to it. Hi, money every single day, thousands of dollars always flowing to me, abundance, helping millions of people, businesses booming, whatever it is. We do not want to let these things settle and perpetuate because they're not real. The only person in the world saying that you can't have the money that you want, or the life you want, or the person you want, or the job you want, or the education you want, the house you want, the car you want, the looks you want, the body you want, the friends you want, the life you want, whatever. The only person saying that you can't do it, you're not good enough, whatever, is you. Nobody else thinks that but you, because you know what? Nobody else cares that much. We are all doing this thing right now. This weird, self-centered, worrying about myself, only can think about myself, and I can think about other people to a certain extent. But after too long, I gotta start thinking about myself again. Everything is from our own perspective. We're all in a lighthouse looking out at the ships in the harbor. We're all our own lighthouse, and everybody else is coming to us from our light. Each of us have this going on. This world is infinite, it's energetic, it's not finite, it's not even solid. They're limiting for the sake of modesty, for the sake of dimming our own shine, for fear of other people not being able to shine too. Where does it come from? They don't need to be in place anymore. These are things that get installed in our younger years, in our childhood, in our teen years, throughout our lives. And as we grow into adulthood and become the masters of our lives, we never uninstall these ideas, and that's why they continue to perpetuate. You don't have to adhere to anything. Religion, cultural norms, traditions in your family, parents' expectations, your own expectations, your job's expectations, society's expectations, your money limitations, any of it. You are adhering to it because you're choosing to, because you refuse to allow yourself to think that something else might be possible for you. Well, guess what? It is. Deal with it. You can have whatever it is that you put your focus on. So stop putting your focus on things that don't work for you. Think about things only in ways that you'd like them to go down in your life. Otherwise, don't even bother, because you already got them the way they are. So how do you identify these limiting beliefs? Look at the patterns in your life. Look at the things that happen to you over and over. Look at the things that caught you off guard. Look at the things that shock you. Look at the things that have harmed you. Look at the things that have kept you where you are. Look at the things that you fear, and then work your way backwards. Why do I feel like this? What are the words that go on in my mind that happen before everything seems to fall apart for me? If you have a 3-month mark in your relationship where, listen, I don't know why, but every relationship, no matter how good it is, always breaks up after 3 months, you basically have a ticking time bomb on you that you don't even realize is there. And you're like, hey people, listen, time's about to go. You need to get the hell out of here. You got to go, get your shit and get out of here, because it's about 3 months and we don't do it past this point. Gonna need you to leave. You look at these instances and you pay attention to the thoughts that precede it, okay? Where's your mind at before these things happen? Where's your mind at when you are in your cycle? Where's your mind at when you're in a relationship? Where's your mind at when you get a bill in the mail? Where's your mind at when you look in the mirror? The things that you hear in your head, those things, write them all out. Give them this one moment of airtime to get all the jumble out of your head and get the clear words that you are saying to yourself. You write them out on a piece of paper, make 3 columns. Left-hand side, limiting beliefs. List them out. Let them tumble out of your mind. Do some brainstorming. Look at your past and figure out what you usually tell yourself that keeps you where you are. What are your fears? What do you worry about? What are your doubts? Where are your insecurities? That's what you want to look at. These are your limiting beliefs. And on the right-hand side, write the opposite of that as an I am affirmation. So if your thing says, I am not good enough, well, guess what? I am more than enough. I am amazing. I am incredible. I am the power of this world. Everything is responding to me. I am in control here. I am the one doing all this. And the only reason things are working out in a way that I don't like is because I keep entertaining it. I keep worrying about it. I keep fearing it. I keep expecting things to fall apart for myself, no matter how positive I may think my mind is. If at the end of the day, I don't expect things to work out for me, then they just can't. So you are going to look at the limiting beliefs that you come up with, brainstorm, and start launching counter ideas, counter thoughts. Let them be your new affirmations that you put in place instead of this stuff, okay? You want to overpower. We want to take over. This mental chatter that goes on all day long, whether you're present or not, this stuff, this is where a lot of those beliefs lie. It's the stuff that's going on in your mind when you're not paying attention. Just like a radio station, whether the volume's up or down, the song is playing, whether you're listening or not. So we are transmitting constantly the truth of our reality. And that's where our manifestation is. And that is what we will experience. So we must change that chatter, the stuff that's going on all day long. You want to start edging out the old stuff. Scooch it out. Because what if we can't identify? What if I've been doing this all day long? I've been doing it for months and I still have no idea what it is that's there that's keeping it in place. Well, in that case, we need to take over the airwaves. If I can't pinpoint what song it is that's turning off my listeners, I'm going to change the whole playlist. I'm going to do new songs, a whole new vibe, okay? So what we're going to do if we can't identify these ideas, even if we can, same idea. We are going to scooch out the old stuff. If you make yourself think thoughts that work for you, these affirmations, this new programming, even visualizations, even meditations, if you don't allow room for the other stuff to get in there, these limiting thoughts, these ideas that are holding yourself in place, if you don't have time to think them, because I've been purposely thinking thoughts that work for me all day long, then you simply don't have them to focus on. If they're not given airtime, then the audience can't listen. So if you can scooch out all the stuff that doesn't work, think about being a comedian on stage. All your hecklers, put them in the back row, put them in the nosebleeds. I don't even care if they're in the room. The lights don't even go back that far, so I can't even see you. I got all of my best people up front. They're giving me standing ovations. They're cheering. They're laughing. They're having the time of their life. And that's who I'm looking at right in the front. All you other, this other noise, I can't even hear you. I can't even hear you back there. So I'm not really worried if you're in the room because you're not doing anything to me. I'm scooching you out. I'm overpowering. Majority rules. I'm scooching, I'm pushing them out. I'm not allowing room for me to think them because I'm simply feeding myself good thoughts. I'm listening to productive content, things that are positive, meditation music, business podcasts, anything that doesn't take away from what we are doing or make us feel less than we are, which is incredible, magnificent creators on this planet. So figure out where your limiting beliefs are, or don't. Simply change the language that you are transmitting. Change the ideas that you are thinking. Change the way you look at the world and the way you expect things to work out for you. If you simply put a hard stop into the thoughts that do not work for you and you go somewhere with your thoughts that does work for you, your life will begin to fall in place in every area. This is why I teach my 360 approach. I've mentioned it a lot. Maybe I need to do its own video, but we put our thoughts all over the place. Every subject, as many thoughts as we can get to a day. We want to make sure that they are going where we want to go. They're all in alignment. All the bags are on the same train and we're all moving forward together, okay? So I want you to comment down below, I am the thinker of the thoughts. I am the thinker of the thoughts, because I want you to remember that you are not thoughts. You are not a jumble of thoughts. You are not feelings. You are not actions. You are not experiences. You are not meat. You are so much more than that. You are an infinite creative force on this planet who is here to learn, grow, experience, repeat. So from here on out, we only expect amazing things for us. We only accept amazing treatment from people. We look at people with positive expectancy. We expect good things to happen for us, unexpected, amazing things all the time because, hey, that's the life we're living. We declare it and that's what we get. It's as simple as that. You are in control. Nobody else, nothing else, no feelings, no 3D, no nothing is more powerful than you and your reality. Do not let yourself forget that. If you'd like more information on how to keep yourself in the mind frame so you can be in control of your thoughts, you can download my 30 Days of Alignment Challenge. It is completely free and in the description below. You can also join my Facebook group, Black Moon Society. It's a great community for like-minded people who are helping each other in manifestation. That link, of course, is in the description below as well. And you can also sign up for one-on-one coaching so we can get to your specific limiting beliefs. You can sign up at my website, roxytalks.com. We've also got exclusive merch, podcasts, and more. That, of course, is in the description below. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and TikTok, and of course Instagram and Facebook as well. Here on the Roxy Talks channel, I go live every Monday at noon-ish PST for Q&A, and I've got brand new videos out every Tuesday through Friday. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.